Hi folks, it's time for another tidbit from Noah's Ark. This is number 2, how old is the Earth? Now I'm going to try very carefully just to say as little as possible about all this because I'm not the mouthpiece of this, I'm not the expert, I haven't dug into it. It takes very precise language to talk about this. And there are scientists much smarter than me. Well, they're scientists and I'm not. And I would say go to bing.com and write this up, Noah's Ark flood radiocarbon dating. Check that out. Radiocarbon dating is really the matter here regarding the age of the Earth. They can see how long ago something died if they have carbon remnants of that creature. Now, if Noah's Ark, if the flood that is described in Genesis actually happened, then the floods broke open from above, the floods broke open from beneath, and an immense, unfathomable amount of water covered all the mountains of the earth. This would have been a miracle, and we would not be able to comprehend this happening. It would cause so much chaos and change that, in fact, and here's the point, the amount of carbon-12, the amount of carbon-14 itself would have changed in that year-long season. It would have been perhaps not a spike of it, but a dump, kind of like the atomic bomb causes a spike in it. So with that change, now when we look back at the fossil record, we look back at creatures that have died, and if we have the assumption that it has remained consistent, we will get vastly incorrect readings as to how long ago these things lived and how long they've been decaying. So with the rapid burial of a flood like this, the tremendous pressure that would have created rock layers upon rock layers instantaneously with bends and folds like we see, with fossilized sea creatures on top of Mount Everest, and all these wacky stuff that there's competing theories as to how they happen. If the Noah flood actually did happen, it does give us a little bit of a different premise as to how old the world is. And we're not saying we don't believe in science by any stretch. We're saying this is what science may have to include if in fact it happened. So that's all for now. Have a blessed day, and we'll try to hit you with another tidbit from Noah's Ark later.